here we are. It's Wednesday, the 23rd of June. Yesterday I made this purchase, and I picked it up from the individual today. So I wanted to get a shot. I was trying to get a shot of the sun going down. So you got the kind of orange sun in the mirror in the back, but can't see it now. And then there's the moon, slightly kind of faint over in the distance the other direction. It was a pretty cool shot, but looks like, because of the traffic, I missed it. Anyway, it is 8:20 in the afternoon. I'm on my way home from just picking up the 2014 Goldwing. I've been kind of playing with it on the way back, and it's got some really cool options on it. So there's a lot of stuff that I would have done that now I don't have to. Everybody's been asking me if I'm going to put my 2020 Goldwing up for sale, and at some point I thought that I might, but now that I'm back on the 14, there are some things that I did not realize that I had come to really appreciate about the new version Goldwings. Okay, now everybody knows that Honda Goldwings are really, really smooth. Well, my 2020 compared to this 14, because of the suspension changes, it is so much smoother than the 5th generation bikes. I never realized that, but since I've been riding the 2020 for like 8 months now, and I've got close to 9,000 miles on it, so jumping back on the 14, I can tell the difference in the ride, and just the vibrations in the handlebars. Not that there's a lot of vibration, don't get me wrong. And as a matter of fact, I was thinking that the 6th generation Goldwings was taking so much of the feel between you and the road. The feedback was so little that it might affect your ability to handle the bike in different on different terrains, and gravel and sand and all that kind of stuff. I didn't find it to be a problem. And I have been on some, unfortunately, on some questionable roads, and the 2020 did fine. So it didn't take away that much of the feedback from the road, but I can definitely tell that very, very small, minute vibration that I never really paid attention to, or never even thought about on my 2008, you know, because the bikes it's just so smooth, and it's kind of hard to believe that they actually did some work to the suspension, and got it even smoother. And now I'm back on the 14. I can tell the difference. Just a little side note. So far, since I've been back on the 14, and this actually happened yesterday, when I was taking it out for a test ride, I ended up pulling up to this red light, and the bike was like kind of stuttering, and then it shut down, and it dawned on me that, hey, I'm not on a DCT you got to pull that clutch in. So well, that was different. I kind of laughed at myself, and I thought, yeah, they'll enjoy that one. The other thing that I'm noticing is that although the 5th generation, like this 14, the seat's lower and it's easier to put your feet down, like at a stop sign. I mean, you know, it's you can easily flat-foot it. At least I can, and I'm 5'9", and I can flat-foot this with no problem. My 2020, it's more of a stretch to get the flat foot position. It can be done, but it's probably easier just to be on the balls of your feet. So with that being said, again, that's not a problem, but just the seat height difference kind of changes the style of riding that you do. Now I can see why people were referring to the 6th generation, the 18 and up, is more of a sports bike, because yeah, it feels, not that I don't want to sound like I'm contradicting myself, but I didn't realize it was going to be easier. It is more nimble, the 6th generation. So the 18 and up Goldwings are more nimble than the 5th generation. But okay, I had no problems before with my 5th generation throwing it through curves. I rode my 08 Goldwing like I did my ZX10 Ninja. So you can still throw it through the curves. It's just the seating height and the seating positions a little bit different. The 5th generation is more contoured to doing that stuff, but for the long haul, long distance travel, where the 6th generation, to me, I've done it, you can do it, and it's not a problem, but I think overall it'll be more comfortable on the 5th generation bike. So as my plans for my 2020, I think I'm in a fortunate position where I can keep both, and I think I will. They're both Goldwings, but I can see where there's going to be a line of difference in what I was using for. The 2020 would be more daily rider because it's smaller. The 14 now, this 14 will be more of the travel bike, but I'm not saying that I'm not going to travel on my 20, because I just came back from Montana on it, and the only complaint I had was that I had to use a luggage seat bag because the storage compartments weren't big enough, wouldn't allow me to put everything in those. So it'll be a toss-up. It'll just have to be how I feel and how far I'm going and what my plans are as to which bike I'll actually take. So this for me is going to be an adventure to have both Goldwings. I love both of them. My drama continues. That's all I can say. We'll catch you on the next one.